the top 100 Yugitubers in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh skill in the world. Every Yugituber, all the way from the best players in the world like Jesse and myself, all the way down to Farfa, and all the Blade people like MBT, and amazing Yu-Gi-Oh players. With that being said, let's get into the video. Before we do, guys, you will get offended. I'm doing my best to be nice. But before we get into it, massive news. Effective immediately, the best kewltune player in the world, myself, is dropping the official kewltune playmat. I'm too ugly to look at this shit. Look how beautiful and cute these cards are. I'm officially under weeb allegations, baby. Let's go. We got the kewltune cutie Q. Let's go. Mixy. Let's go. We got Clip, that dumb card, getting bullied by Rico. And we got Rotary, the best girl. Let's go, baby. Get your playmats now. Guys, I'm signing the first 100. Let's go. There's actually only 100 available, so get yours right now. Right now, this second before they sell out. I'm expecting a sold out by tomorrow. Discord, shut the hell up. Let's get into this video. The top 100 Yu-Gi-Oh players in the world. But before we do, like I said, go down right below. Get your kewltune playmats. It will only be 100. I'll be on this when I win Nats. Let's get straight into the video. 1 hour long. The top 100 players in the world. Shut the hell up, Discord. Let's go! The official Yugituber tier list from number 1 to 100. Let's get straight into this video. No holds barred. The best you can play of all time, all the way down to the tier F. And I'm going to just get started right now. The tier F stands for Farfa. You suck, bro. You've been playing this game for longer than I have. You've been playing... Look at this picture. Look at this picture. This looks like prehistoric times. You look like the caveman from Phil of the Future. This is... The F stands for Farfa. You've been playing this game for this long and you're still doo-doo. I don't care. That's my boy. I'm allowed to tell him that. But this video is going to be no holds barred, my honest opinion on the top 100 players in order. Down from best player to you suck. Some people have potential. Doug Z, for example, I played him in Altergeist format. I would say plays for fun. I think he's a good player as well. He actually has potential. He does have potential. But I'm going to put up plays for fun. Okay? Because all I see on his channel is fun Master videos. But he does have potential. And he could be up here. And he doesn't suck. But he does have potential. So I'm going to put plays for fun. But I'm going to go straight to the top 100. Okay? All the way down. And don't worry. You know, players like Farfa. Players like Decade. Yeah. Decade. I know you don't write any of this stuff on your website. Because you're not good enough at the game to do that. But that's okay. Why don't we get some positivity on here? Pac is a YCS champion. And he's a YCS champ level. And I'm going to continue going here. Jesse has 11 rings. And everyone knows he's the number 2 best Yu-Gi-Oh player in Yu-Gi-Oh. I wonder who first is. We got Josh, right? Like, he's done so good. Anywho, before we continue, guys, if you're not happy with these... This is my honest opinion. You could prove me wrong. My dueling book is called 2024 YCS Champion. But just letting you know that if you're not one of those, don't fucking speak to me. You don't have you gotta reserve the right to be a champion. And speaking of champion, Team Sam X1. Now I want to put Sam at YCS champ level because he is quite literally a YCS champion. Quite literally. But the thing is, I don't want any bias in this video. Farfa's my boy, and I'm putting him here because I just think he's doo-doo at the game, personally. And, like, just for shits, right? But I just think that. I think Decade, you know, is kind of more of a streamer than a player. I get it, he did good in Duel Links, but there's a reason we don't see Decade in events anywhere. You know what they say, those that can't play make videos. Except for me. But Sam... He is focused on YouTube mainly. He is a number 1 a YouTuber and number 2 a player. So I'm going to put him at great player. But he is a YC champion, as you guys have seen. And I'm going to go straight into... I'm going to keep going. Guys, if any of this offends you, I don't care. I'm not here for your feelings. I'm here for the most honest top tier list, unquestionably, from all the way to 1 to 100. I think there's 90 players here, but close enough. Speaking of Toronto YCS champions, Distant Coder. He is a YCS champion, but I'm going to put him at great player. He is also a YouTuber streamer first. When I say YCS champ level, I mean like you're going to be a perennial champion. You're going to continue to be a champion. And he's one of the GOATs when it comes to rulings. But I will put Disencoder at great player. If I could pick a better player between Sam and Disencoder, it's Sam. But Kevin is still a fantastic player. Let's go to Simo. Simo does play for fun. Okay, I don't want to say that he sucks when he plays for fun. He's not concerned about being a top player at the game. If I want to put DZ for a good player because guys, I've played DZ for the regional. He is a good player. He is a good. I'm gonna put him there. And this is what we're at so far. It's exciting. We got 70 more to go. Now, guys, if you want to get better at the game, just get the masterclass, as I told you guys. In fact, speaking of that, Nim Nim. Now, this will surprise you guys. This will surprise you. But Nim Nim did purchase the masterclass, the kewltune masterclass. And personally, I think you guys are sleeping on Nim Nim. Nim Nim Gage is on these series, you know, with MBT, and he has these fun series, and you guys think that he's like an average player. He's not. He's actually a great player. But I'm going to put it at good because he hasn't proven himself yet at an event. I'm telling you, I've seen it in action. His understanding is there. I mean, have you looked at his forehead? We both share having an absolutely massive noggin. So, I'm telling you, he got the potential. He's there. He's there, bro. He is there. I'm telling you, and I believe in him. Now, I want to discuss Joshua Schmidt. Josh, if you're watching this video, I would highly recommend turning off the video now because you're not going to like to hear what I have to say. I think Josh is the most washed player in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Josh was one of the greatest players, arguably the greatest, one of the greatest in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. But you have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively at the TCG level for 3 years now, and your highest finish in the last 3 years was a LARP top 16 Sky-Circer finish. I'm putting you at washed, bro. You are a great player. I think you're better than Sam Mancoder. But if I'm going to have a whole tier special just for Josh, because he's a special player. You are a great player, but you're washed, bro. Great, but washed. It's just facts. Great, but washed. Good. All right. That's what we're doing now, okay? You're great, but you're washed. I don't care what... There's going to be... He has so many European glazers. Guys, glaze away to Josh in the comments. He's a nice guy, even though he sneak dissed me in my Manadium Top 4 video that he did of my thing, where he didn't know that why Scareclaw Kashtira was played in Scareclaw. I don't know, bro, because it's the bridge of the whole deck. Anywho, he's washed, okay? He's a streamer. He's a Master Duel player. Wish him the best. If I played him in 10 games, I would 10-0 his ass. Speaking of 10-0ing someone's ass, I'll save myself for last. I know you guys are like, I wonder where I'm gonna go. Do I play for fun? You know, like who knows? Anywho, crush cards. There's 2 of them, so I like to say the both, because that'll be Brian and Logan that I have to discuss here. But I'm gonna go ahead and say play for fun, but good player as well. The reason I say play for fun is the content is made in a more accessible for everyone approach. But I do think that they're both good players. I've played against them. But I'll put plays for fun here because I've seen them in action. Next, I'll go to DB Grinder here. DB Grinder? Just kidding. You are a good player. I think he's a good player, but great player. I think in between good and great because the results aren't there yet. You need for someone who plays and does video as much as he is. Now this is just strays left, right, and center. Austin's my absolute homeboy. But I'm going to go ahead and say almost good to great, bro. I need to see more, bro. I need to see more. This is 2 YCS champions. You're not a YCS champion, bro. I should change this to perennial. I don't even know how to spell perennial. Perennial YCS champ. Close enough. DPYGO. Hilarious. Hilarious. You suck, bro. Sorry, bro. This is the playing of Yu-Gi-Oh! You are hilarious. Every time I watch your videos, I laugh. I think you are a hilarious guy. Sorry, bro. Alright, you know what? Due to the fact that you are absolutely hilarious, I'm gonna say you got potential. Because if you're funny, you just got high IQ. You're hilarious. So that means you got to be up there. And I'm pretty sure there's a reason why it's TRF. It stands for Tier Farfa. Duel logs, better than people give credit for, but is more of an anime style channel. Falcon Master Duel, done some cool shit. I seen some striker. Shit might be here, but you ain't no champion yet, my boy. Fresh off the press is the #1 market watch channel in the world. Fresh off the press, Mog's House of Champs. You guys aren't close. House of Champs, you suck. You might be the worst YCS champion I've ever seen in my life. Okay, but you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. Good guy. Frozen Card Gaming, good player. Galzo is like our Yamcha, bro. You lost to the Pokemon noobs, bro. The Pokemon nerds came. It's like, yo, give me your guys Krillin. And then Galzo came as our Yamcha and got 3-0'd by them in tier format. For that alone, I might need to give you your own tier. But you are the branded national champion. So you're a good player. Results speak for themselves. I'm a results-oriented individual. Fresh out the press, plays for fun. Fusionist, good player to great player. This is the fairy tale GOAT. After I will claim that title, I'll put him right there. yugioh. You're a good player. I think he's a good player. Okay, I think yugioh gets a lot of hate for sucking, but I think he's a better player than people give credit for. He's not on the suck tier. Okay? I expect a few tops from him in the future. I do think he'll top a YCS at some point. I could understand he's a doo-doo Yu-Gi-Oh player allegations. He did think that Illusion Gate could be stopped. He didn't know Illusion Gate could be stopped by Caesar. But I think he has more potential than you guys give credit for. You give yugioh a full power kewltune deck and my kewltune textbook, and I'm telling you right now, I will not be surprised if he tops nationals. I won't. And that shows that he's a good player. Despite what some of you think on Twitter, I think he actually gets roasted too much. I don't think it's comparatively to where he actually should be. Christian Urena is unquestionably a perennial YCS champion. Is he better than Pac? Pac has 3. Gunther has 6. Okay, I'm a simple math guy. I got 3 as well. The 3 of them right now are 3 of the best players in the world, after myself, obviously. Danilo is a great player. Danilo got 2nd at the YCS. If I could pick a better player in Europe, Danilo or Josh, right now, this second, Danilo duels against Josh in real life YCS match this second. Danilo will obliterate him and be the king of Europe against him. I'm telling you right now. Josh is an incredible player, an incredibly technical player, but you cannot deny playing 3 years at the level that Josh operates at. I get that he's more of a Master Duel player now. This is all TCG specific. What the fuck is Master Duel? So I'm putting Josh there at great but washed. But again, he has the potential to be up here as well, right? The great but washed could be anything. Shit, great but washed could be Farfa tier, right? Jib, he's a great player, okay? Jib's a great player. He's a great player. I'll put Jib ahead of Sam and Coder and Danilo because Jib plays every single day, and Jib's YCS win is coming. He's not a perennial YCS champ, so he can't be there yet. But Jib's win is coming. I'm telling you right now. His win is coming. He plays with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Judeo. I jokingly talk shit with Judeo on Twitch. Clearly, he's a good Master Duel player. He went to Worlds a few times, but never won. Guess what happened with kewltune? He took kewltune to Brazilian nationals, and guess what happened? He won. You cannot deny victory, so I'm putting Judeo a great player. Danilo's better. Yeah, I'll put it like this. Judeo is a great player, 100%. Now, between Coder and Judeo, 2 streamers that know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! And are great at Yu-Gi-Oh! Coder has a YCS win, Judeo has a Nationals win. I would put, now this is not like a NAWCQ, right? Or a sock. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. But I'm gonna put Coder ahead of yugioh. YCS is better. Yugioh needs to play more TCG. If it wasn't for his Brazil win, I would have put him at top of good. But you cannot deny being a great player if you win a high event like a near 1,000 player tournament, like win. You are like unquestionably in a great player level. Unless that win was 20 years ago. Shout out House of Champs. He's an SJC champion. Just saying. Julian. You can't deny him being a great player. He won the last few ICS. He's one Worlds win, 2 ICS wins. That's 3 wins. That's a perennial ICS champion, if you ask me. Now we're looking at Lithium 2300. Here's the thing, man. I know Lithium is a father now. I mean, as am I. I'm a father to every single person that is in this exact video. I'm the father of all 100 YouTubers. I am the granddaddy unk of them all. But the thing is with Lithium, he doesn't go to many events. He shows great stuff on YouTube videos, but I just can't put him at great player, despite the fact that I do think he's a great player. I do, but he doesn't go to events. You cannot I cannot put him there until he goes to events and consistently does well. I'll put him here. All right, Lofton. He is a YCS champion. But I don't know if he became a champion with his mouth by talking too much on Twitter or by his play. Sometimes I wonder if Lofton won. Anyone can. But I think it's a bit misunderstood. I think some people give him a little too much hate for no reason. He's a good player, but he's not a great player. And I know it's like, hey, he's a YCS champion at the end of the day, but I'm going to put him at good player right now. He needs to play more. The people up here, they play every day, give or take. It's a lot. Logan JYA, that is the GOAT. That's my boy. He is a YouTuber that needs to do more work because he is, if you guys see his vibe is impeccable. He's a good player. And I think he could be very good if he plays more. You guys should watch him. He's a vibe. MBT. I'm pretty sure MBT will put himself here. But he got potential. Unlike this guy, caveman right here. I don't see no potential from this guy, okay? I think if MBT played against Farfa in a match, and my life depended on one of them to win, I'll pick MBT to beat Farfa. Alright? Farfa got potential, but he's like Gohan. If Gohan didn't beat, it's like what, not Gohan as a I whoop Cell's ass with the Senzu bean. Not Gohan that's like, you got Pan turns into Beast Gohan, whatever. This is like Farfa's like Gohan that turned into the disappointment, you know? Shit, was that too much? My bad. Aaron McInnes is a good player. I want to say great because his skill is very high. But I think if you're going to be in the great player category, you need to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Either like 6 hours a day or you need a championship with like double-digit tops. So I don't think he's there yet, but he is right up here. He is very good. He is good. 100. I gotta put Loft as a champion. I gotta put him a little up here. I think because he at the end of the day he did win a YCS. I want to put Nim is better than people give credit for. Okay. Mary capital G. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Okay. Click this tab. What do you guys see? What do you guys see right here? What are my 8 tabs here? You see YouTube, Discord, the 20 notifications, my Metafy, Dueling Book. You see my Facebook. I'm Unk. I know. My Twitter, and then you see my kewltune textbook, which you get down below. And then what does that Twitch say right there? Do you guys know that Meg capital G is the reason I'm a YouTuber and a streamer? That's my OG right there. That's my Unk. His original streams created Jib and created myself. I would watch his streams. I even donated like $20, $30, something at one point. I'm like, bro, can you tell me everything I need to know to be a streamer? when I had 0 subs. And fast forward a decade later, and he gave me some great tips. Here I am. That is my OG. I'm putting him as my best Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time. This ain't even a joke. If it wasn't for Med Capital G, and if it wasn't for Sam, I wouldn't be a YouTuber right now. Med Capital G gave me I was on his streams daily as the motivation. And then if it wasn't for Sam giving me that kickstart, I would not be where I am today at all whatsoever. Sam gave me an incredible kickstart, allowing me to post on his channel and made a name for myself back in the Triple Electromite days. That if it wasn't for Med Capital G and Sam, I would not be where I am today. So I know I'm the best player in the world. No one is on my level. Really, none of you are close. I'm not just saying that. I'm telling you. I would whoop the fuck out of every person that's in this list, and all 4 of them are my absolute boys. I don't care if Jesse's an 11-time champ. I don't care if G's a 6-time champ. I don't care if Pax's a 3-time champ. I don't care if Julian's a 3-time champ. Add that together, that's 23. That equals myself, Michael Jordan. I'm better than all 4 of them combined. I, from the heart of my hearts, believe and know this is true. But without Med Capital G and Team Sam, these are, even though Sam's younger than me, those are my 2 OGs. Without Sam and Med Capital G, I would be a 0 subscriber YouTube channel, and I probably would have give up the game of Yu-Gi-Oh after a few tops of Pendulum. So who's the best Yu-Gi-Oh players of all time, in my opinion? It's Sam and Med Capital G. They put me on. They're my OGs. You can't beat the OG. That's the rule. That's the rule that everyone got to know. You got to have respect for your OGs that who taught you on how to play this game, how to be a YouTuber. That is Sam Med Capital G. So, do I think I'm way better than everyone in this list combined? Yes. Am I better than Mega Capital G and Sam? No. Sam, Mega Capital G are my OGs. And they're going to stay here for the rest of this video. And if you have a problem with that, you can email my HR department at trifgaming@fuckyou.com. Because those are my goats. And they're going to continue to be my goats. And if they're not your goats, then I'm telling you that they better be. Those are 2 OGs of this game that if it wasn't for Mega Capital G's original streams, and if it wasn't for Sam being the savant starter of this game, none of these people would even be anywhere near here. This is a 2 Yugituber tier list of the best Yugitubers. No one here would be a YouTuber if it wasn't for those 2. Respect to both. Okay, anywho, let's continue now. On to my Toronto homies. Milano is a fantastic player. He doesn't have the tops to prove himself, but I'm telling you right now, from what I've seen, and I'm telling you from a daily basis seeing, he's a great player. But again, with that exact list, I'm putting Milano ahead of DB Grinder. DB Grinder second on the good player list. There's good player lists. There's still great players, but Milano needs basically a win or playing 8 hours a day. He's at locals all the time. He's a locals warrior, but he will get here, unquestionably. I'm telling you. Milano will get here. Thinking about it, if I could take a match between Milano or Yugioh, I'm taking Milano. If I could take a match Milano or Coder, I'm taking Milano. Yeah, Milano's up here. He's up there. Alright, done. Metagames GX. Branded player. I'm putting... He's a great guy. I'm putting out a place for fun. Why? Because you play branded. Speaking of branded one tricks, April has a 40-hour how to play branded guide. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not kidding you. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 40 hours. Yeah. They're both good players. They're both good players. But it really is reminiscing of me of me playing pendulums. If you asked me if you thought I was a good player back in my pendulum days, I would tell you still that I'm the best player in the world. Confidence is eternal. Whether you're good or decent or great, you should think you're the best. But due to the fact that they're one-tricking one deck, I've been there. You just play for fun if you're one-tricking one deck. But both of them, you cannot deny that they're great with their deck. But if you one-trick one deck, you won't go anywhere, guys. Take it from the pendulum player. Nesh, unquestionably a great player. Nesh or Danilo for the best Italian. I'll take Nesh. Nesh or Jib, I'll take Nesh. I think Nesh actually might be in the perennial YCS champ area. He is world champ. Nash is a world champ, didn't win YCS, but Nash is also the reason a lot of these perennial YCS champions are YCS champions. I'm putting Nash at the perennial YCS champ area, and he's actually the only he's the only person in the perennial YCS champ area that's not a YCS champ. But he's a world champ, got second place at the last YCS, and I'm telling you, he is the reason a lot of these people are YCS champs. Mirabel. Just kidding. No, Mirabel is actually. Do not sleep on Mirabel. Mirabel is actually better than you give credit for, but she trolls herself a lot when she streams. She says a lot like saying she's ass. She's actually not ass. If my life depended on a match between Mirabel or Farfa, and Farfa's been playing this game for 20 years, I'm actually picking Mirabel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say Mirabel plays for fun, because she only plays a Master Duel. She doesn't actually play at IRL tournaments. Sorry, nuts. She didn't even participate as a player. Plays for fun, but has potential. Won't be surprised if I see regional tops coming soon. MCO40. That's my boy, man. I love MCO40, but I got too much respect for MCO40 to put him at You Suck, because I just love the guy. Such like he does play for fun. He doesn't even. I gotta put MBT here. Plays for fun too. Thinking about it, so does DPYGO. Can you really put anyone at You Suck but got potential? That shit's. You gotta say plays for fun at this point, right? I gotta do that. I'm gonna remove this. Doesn't make sense to me. Farfa's on his own team. Paulo, for sure a perennial YCS champion. Is a perennial YCS champion. Fun fact: the only 3 players in the history of this game to have won 3 YCSs in a 1-year span is Trif, myself, Jesse, Paulo. These are the only 3 players, myself, Jesse, and Paulo, to have won 3 YCSs in a 1-year span in the history of this game. So you gotta put Paulo here, for sure. Ready for duel. Ready for duel is the Peruvian Unk. I'm the Canadian Unk. Ready for duel is the Peruvian Unk. I'm gonna put good player or play for fun. More focus on content. Good player. Ruggles is the ghost, bro. He plays for fun. Definitely plays for fun. But got potential, man. Ruggles got to play more, bro. If Ruggles decided one day, he's like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and win a regional, and I'm going to train lock in and do it, he would win. I believe in Ruggles. You don't get that jacked without a serious next level work ethic. Okay? Ruxin. He plays for fun. Every time I go Ruxin stream, he's playing Pokemon. Ruxin, put down the Dragon Ball fucking Typhlosion, okay? Put down the Bulbasaur. Pick up the kewltune. I want to see Ruxin win. Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Plays for fun. You know, does like YouTube content kind of made for others. Plays for fun. Farfa, man. You suck, bro. Sorry, bro. Okay. Santoli. Quite literally is a perennial YCS champion. I don't know if it's top of great players. If I could pick Santoli or Jib, it's Santoli. He's a perennial YCS champion. I just don't think you could I'm going to put Santoli at great players. Fuck, he's a perennial YCS champion. I think perennial means 3. But he is a really, really good player. I'm going to put him at perennial. Sako, you're a great player. But you're not a champ yet. You are better than... this is where it becomes... I'll put Sako here. I would take Danilo over Sako. I'll take Sako. I'll take Danilo. I'll take Milano. Okay, I'll do it like this. Boom, done. That's where Sako goes. And you can't deny it, Sako. If he watches this, he does believe in himself. I got to give kudos where it's due. Great dude. Despite some people thinking he's a rude guy. He was fat. He lost over 50 pounds. You got to respect that. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't got that win, bro. I don't even think he's a top 4 yet. So you just can't go there. You can't be here. Not until you get, like, a win. Shadow Rabbit is funny story here. I'm playing Shadow Rabbit in a remote event. I just see a random ass name. I don't know who the fuck that was, because I don't know Shadow Rabbit's name until this moment. I just saw a name, so I didn't know who it was. We did a whole duel. This is Ubel format. crazy match. I barely win. It was like down to the wire. And I had no idea it was Shadow Rabbit. It was just a girl name. I don't know who it was. And later on, after like a few hours, I learned her Shadow Rabbit. I'm like, you could have said that. What the fuck? But she impressed me. She was actually very good at this game. And I knew that because she was hitting rulings I had no idea what was. She was doing that Yu-Gi-Oh player shuffle. One sec. This is how you know if someone's a good Yu-Gi-Oh player. I'll put you guys on. So the Yu-Gi-Oh goo, okay? This is sleeves, it's not real. But you can kind of tell by just the nature of the shuffle of who's a good player and not. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's more so reps, like the reps of sleeving. You can kind of tell who's a good player just based on how many times they rep a sleeve. I know that sounds weird, but if someone is just like looking at their hand and not like shuffling a lot, now this doesn't mean that they have ADD or something. It just means that guys, it just means that they don't have the reps. But she had the reps with the sleeves. I could just tell, like, that's an experienced player. I'm going to say a funny inverse here. Nesh. For someone who's at the level of Nesh in Yu Gi Oh!, this is the pinnacle of this game. The pinnacle of Yu Gi Oh!, where Nesh is at right now. Not as good as me, obviously. Nobody is in this game, but fucking up there. Like, tier 1, best player in the world level. Nesh shuffles like a noob. Oh my god. If you want to see a Master Duel player play Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL, that's Nesh. like you would if you just saw Nesh and didn't know who he was and saw how he shuffled, you would assume that was his first locals, the way he shuffles. But then you see the plays and the lines and you're like, how the fuck did he do that? like it's just funny. It's like the inverse. Shadow Rabbit, I'll put a good player. I think Shadow Rabbit is here. I'll put Shadow Rabbit there. Uh, you gotta have multiple tops to be a great player. Can't be there yet. MSC TV is a great player, but same thing. You need the tops. You need the tops. MSC TV's rulings are crazy. Like we were. He came to YCS Niagara one time, or yeah, it was Niagara. We had like a long drive together and just talked, and I couldn't believe the depth of some rulings he knew. It was crazy. Susie, listen to me very closely. Okay, listen very closely. I've said this all the time. American players are just better than European players because we have way more events and it just we've trained more. Susie is I might need to say not just one, but he is one of, if not the absolute best Yu-Gi-Oh player in all of Europe. I have tremendous amounts of respect for Susie. Tremendous. That Susie's better than Jib. And I would love to put perennial YCS champ, but I think in order to be perennial YCS champ, you got to actually literally be a perennial YCS champ, if that makes sense. I think that's a fair thing. Susie is incredible. When I went to YCS London like years ago, like 5 years ago, like just after my original pendulum ban for jokingly, I thought I was so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, yo, I'm the best player in the planet. You guys don't know what's coming. I'm gonna win a bunch. I'm just seeing how he trains as a Salamangreat format, and it opened up my eyes. It's like when Zoro lost for the first time, and he's like, "Oh no, I solemnly swear I'll never lose again." And it's like I looked at them like, "Yo, I need to level up my game." There was a story when Anthony Edwards got went to the Warriors draft practice, not scouting thing, not like the Warriors when they chose Wiseman. It was like a LaMelo draft, and Edwards was in the draft. Uh, I think that was the draft from what I remember. They called Edwards over for a workout, okay, before they chose Wiseman. But they called Edwards over for a workout, and Edwards' workout was like he's going like softly. It's a real story. I'm about to tell you guys some basketball lore. I know ball. I know ball on everything. Uh, and then Steve Kerr is just like, Anthony, that was the fucking slowest movements I've ever seen in my life. Steph Curry practices 10 times faster. Hurry, what the fuck are you doing? This is like for real. Let's go. And at the conclusion of the workout, they obviously opted not to draft him. But Anthony Edwards said publicly that was a huge eye opener. Like, yo, I thought I was nice. Like, yo, he's Anthony Edwards. Like, he's in high school destroying people. He's like, to get that wake up call that Steph Curry trains 10 times faster and harder than that, and Kevin Durant like is just faster than that, and he's like, yo, I gotta up my training. That's exactly what happened when I was at YCS London with Susi, seeing how he trained and how he was thinking and just the level of his practice and how he would approach coaching got instilled in my brain. And if it wasn't for Susi, I would not be a three-time YCS champion right now. As far as my growth as a YouTuber, Mega Capital G and Team Sam are number 1 and 2 of getting me there as a YouTuber. As far as getting me there as a player, and Susi doesn't even know it to the extent that he did, that trip had me change my whole outlook on the game. I put pendulums down, I put clickbait down, and I put training at the forefront. Fast forward 3 YCS wins, 10 regional wins, and a billion tops later, here I am as the best player on the planet. Thank you, Susi. Slydra, he doesn't play anymore. At all. And I'm going to put him at S tier, bro. Bro. Let me tell you guys something. This is Asian Eyes back in the day. This is Slydra. Guys, listen, bro. If you're watching this, why'd you give up on Yu-Gi-Oh, bro? Fuck whatever game you're doing. You were the GOAT. This should have been you here as the OG of this game. And I'm going to change this here to, like, absolute OG. Like, GOAT, not OG. This is GOAT. Like, that could have been you, but you gave up. So what I'm going to do is put you in the Farfa tier because there was some fun beef earlier with Farfa in here. And come on. And guys, I'm joking with Farfa, by the way. I'm going to say this right now, and I hope Farfa never sees this. That's my friend that, you know, he's catching he's the butt of the joke here. Farfa is actually a very good player. And he doesn't know it. And I don't want him to know. So don't send him this clip or don't tell him this shit. Don't fucking comment whatever timestamp this is, fucking 35 minutes. Don't do that. Just so you guys know, there's actually a whole other tier here that I'm going to do very quick, but I just want you guys to see, and I'm going to delete it so he doesn't see. But there's actually another tier here that I want to put, and this is incredible potential. There's a reason why I said a joke earlier about Gohan. Farfa's busy making jokes all the time. He could very much win an event. He's a lot better than he gives himself credit for. He's the one that doesn't have confidence in himself. And he's a funny guy, so we're making him the butt of the joke here for shits and gigs. But he could very much be a champion. If he just does what I did when I went to that event at YCS London, I saw how Susi trained. What Farfa needs to do is he needs to lock himself in a house for 1 month with Jordan Gallagher, and he needs to see how he trains. That's his best friend, and he needs to lock the fuck in. He's been playing this game for over a decade and a half. He could very much win events, but he's just opting to be a troll for fun online, and that's cool. You know, that's what he loves. It's okay. But until then, and I don't want to glaze too much, I actually think he has a whole lot of potential. I do. But I'm going to still put him here, because until he realizes the potential, he's just Gohan being a nerd trying to go to school. School. Gohan! You gotta go kick ass, okay? Team APS, hey, they play for fun. Okay? They're not great at the game by any means, respectfully, but they don't play for that reason. Ask any of the Team APS members, is their goal to win a YCS? No, their goal is to have some good content, some good knowledgeable content for the masses to learn, get more noobs into the game for the noobs to learn, and be that, like, you know, that's also what Sam's goal is as well. So, you know, respect to them. That's what their goal is to play for fun and educate the masses. Their goal is not to win an event. If their goal is to win an event, we could have a different discussion, but that's not their goal. So they play for fun. Squiddies, he's a good player. I want to say he's a good to great player, but I'd say good. He's a good player. He pisses me off, bro. Let me tell you why he pisses me off, okay? Let me pull up my deck to show you exactly, very specifically, why he pisses me off. There's one exact thing he does that just grinds my gears, bro. Every time I see this happens, listen. I'm going to take my Pokemon deck here, okay? Because that's just the closest thing of what I have, alright? Pretend this is my Yu-Gi-Oh sleeve, and that's right. That's right. Azul, you're lucky I don't do Pokemon tier list. I'll beat him. Anyways, that's my code track. I shouldn't talk about it. Okay, look, okay? I got 5 cards, okay? So I'm shuffling. In my hand are 5 bosses orders, okay? Or Turo, whatever. Just, this is my hand. This is how Squiddy plays. Bro. I've walked past him, I just looking at tournaments, with his hand full-fledged fucking backwards, bro. And then when he summons the card, it's backwards. And I'm just sitting there like, this bothers me so much, but I'm not going to be a dickhead and say anything. And seeing as how I've already said a good amount of fucking shit in this video already, you might as well say it now. Like, like, you gotta stop doing that, bro. You gotta stop doing that. Anywho, TCG Sam! We called him Little Sam. This is a Toronto native because Sam, TCG Sam, he's a great player, bro. But again, with the great player rules, you gotta win to be there. So I'm putting him. He is better than him, better than Lithium, better than Misty, Aaron McKinnis, DB Grinder level. He's up here. These 3, DB Grinder, Aaron, and TCG Sam, very much could be here. Team Jim, hey, they're good players. They're great players. I'm gonna put them here as well. They consistently top events. Consistently, all of them. I see it. But I don't think they won, right? I'll put them there and respect to them for having the name Team Jim. Teromik! This is my guy. Français, je suis aujourd'hui. Did I just say French? I am today. Not bad. That's the GOAT. He actually has incredible storytelling. He's very similar to Ruggles in the storytelling. If this was a storytelling tier list, Ruggles and Atero are going to be up here. But they play for fun. So, Andres Torres is a perennial YCS champion. So, yeah, nothing to say there. If you're a perennial YCS champion, there shouldn't really be much to discuss there. As far as learning information from someone, at least personally, I would prefer to take info from a perennial YCS champ, someone who's proven to win multiple times. But no disrespect to the great players below, because, like, if we just look at great player definition, these are like you could like I'm talking about like very much could win a YCS, very much so. But you got to do that first. TGS anime does play for fun. Great content, and I love his setup. The setup's awesome. Trishula, Illustrials World Champion. If this is the Illustrials discussion, that's the GOAT. He won the first Illustrials World Championship, and I do think he is a great player, but he hasn't won it in YCS. We go way back, me and Trishula, all the way back to Pendulum days. He would play Trickstar Sky Striker. He is a great player by the definition of what great player is, but you need to win in order to be in the great player category, in my opinion. So, again, TCG Sam, Trishula, DB Grinder, Aaron McKinnis, they are great players by the definition of great player, but I do think they have to win an event there first. Vexen is a great player. He plays all the time. He's in my Discord as well. He's a great player, but he hasn't won an event. I'm going to put him... I'm probably going to hear this later, but Sako or Vexen... You gotta win, dog. You gotta win. I'm putting him in there, but with the potential to be a huge champ. Like, he wins a lot. So, yeah. Zulu, hey, plays for fun. Speaking of storytelling, does absolutely incredible storytelling. If we're discussing storytelling, we're putting Rugo, Zulu, Teromik, TGS Anime, Team APS up here at GOAT level. So, yeah, Yassine is an absolutely great player. Better, yes. I'll put Yassine here. Plays a lot. Yassine has the potential to be a perennial YCS champion, but he is not a YCS champion at the moment, but he has a chance to be there. He plays a lot and is very, very good. I would 100% take information from players that perennial YCS champion, great player. These are all just great players. So, yeah. But you have to be, obviously, in order to be a champion, it's like another Escalon to be there, but he will be there, unquestionably. I'm telling you right now, for a fact, and I'm willing to bet my channel on it. At some point in his career in Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yassine will win a YCS. Raphael Reich is a great player, 100%. He has a few rings. He's a great player. I will put him here. I think Raphael is Reich is a great player, 100%. Funny story about Raphael is he saved me from getting mugged in Brazil. It's for real. It's a whole long story, but someone was asking for like a bit of money on the street, like a few bucks. I said no problem. So my dumbass said, I don't have cash. I'm like, I only have a card. And he's like, oh, no problem. I have a machine. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. So he put in like the Brazilian real equivalent of a few bucks. So I go to tap my machine, and Raphael Reck, out of nowhere, I didn't even know he was here at the moment, just sees, he's like, smacks the thing off the kid. He's like, speaks in Brazilian, saying, no! Notice that he put a few zeros on top. So shout out Raphael Reck for saving my wallet. Let's go. Yadaluk, good player, but plays for fun. Hilarious. Matt Yadaluk at Peru. Hilarious guy. Love the guy. But a little of both, a plays for fun and good player. And I think he would agree. Alex Zordia, good player, played for fun as well, around there. I'm telling you guys right now, this is a rule of thumb. If you don't use Dueling Book as your main way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're not a serious player. Respectfully to the YGO Omega players out there. Thunder Theory just won Nats. With thing, I'm gonna put him at good player, but he just won Nats of Austria, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So you can put him at great player. He is a great player, but I'm gonna put him at good player. I want to see more head-to-head battles. Plays for fun, absolutely amazing. I love Susu. Also love Jen Jen. They're both awesome. And I think that if me and Susu go in the same room together, the room would break of two Gokus in the same room. Looking forward to that happening soon. Asian Persuasion. I love Asian Persuasion and I love Slim. Slim got to get back to making more videos, and they're both from the, I believe, the Vegas, Nevada area. The most, like, if this is vibes, we're putting both at A++, S+ tier. Asian Persuasion, good player, has tops. I want to see some wins though. He's Unc like me. We'll get there when he puts down the floodgate decks. Puts down the floodgate decks, I won't be surprised to see some actual wins. Jess has moved on to the shittier game called Pokemon. Forget Pikachu, okay? You gotta play the plants. Not the Caterpies, the plants. I want to say great player, but is washed. You can't deny the washedness. But you could see a comeback coming soon. I'm pretty sure Jess would also agree. I'm sure she would agree that she's also in the great but washed category. But hey, it's very easy to get unwashed. You just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Log on to Dueling Book. Play some kewltune. And next thing you know, 100 matches later, you're back in great category. Same applies for Josh. I think if Josh plays more, he'll go back to where he belongs, at perennial YCS champion. If he's not washed, I'll put him here. I still think he's an overrated player, respectfully, but yeah, great but washed. Super insane, good player. He'll get there. He's not too happy with how he's performing right now. He's a good player. He'll get there. I better. Hakuna Matata. Okay. I want to say good player on the high end of good player, but due to focusing on analytics and not result, like I'm not seeing the results, I'm gonna put mid good player, but is a good player. Slide for Red Razak is my Toronto homeboy. Is a great player. Okay, I'm telling you guys right now. Okay, is a great player, but again, you cannot be a great player here without consistent daily showing of it on Dueling Book, like Vexen, for example, or results. And he will get there. I'm putting Slide for Red Razak up here. Now you gotta put Trisha, but Trish has been playing long enough to put that there. Something like this. I like this. TCG Simon, Red Razak, Slide for Abdul. That's my absolute boy, my number one testing partner in Toronto. You guys gotta go subscribe to both TCG Sam and Slide for Red Razak. They're smaller content creators, but TCG Sam's on the come up. He's gonna get 50,000 watch soon. On the come up, baby. Let's go, Vince. Let's go, my boy. Good and plays for fun. I'm gonna put good with potential. Okay, good with potential. He could be better, and he will be better. And I'm expecting a great performance out of him at CDF, especially after I train him. Okay, Jesse Perez. This dude is the makings of a goat, like coming soon goat. What I'm telling you, okay. I think Jesse Perez reminds me a lot of myself pre-ban list, pre-ban when I was on the ban list 5 years ago, or 8 years ago, whenever that happened, 7 years ago. Like, I think with 5 years of playing the game, he's gonna be up here somewhere in great players, but not now. Now you're around here. You need to show more. Lofton's a champ. I gotta put him up here. Okay, gotta show more. But the he has what's most important. It's the brain. He needs to show more, go to more events, get the tops and the wins, YCSs. And I'm telling you, I see the potential up here. Duel Evolution, yo, I'm telling you right now. Okay, good player, yes, 100%. I'm telling you guys, if your number one way of playing is yugioh Omega or Duelist Nexus, I can't take it. It's got to be played for fun. I'm a firm believer in that. I think those are such like you want to see a good player, you see like they're training on dueling book. Okay, great stuff though. Great stuff. I love the YouTube. Tasuku. If this is Master Duel, he'll be on a tier of his own. If this is Master Duel, it'll be a tier of its own. I'm putting great player right here. Jib is better than Tasuku. Respect Tasuku. Respect. But this is TCG, baby. This is TCG, and this is America. I pick Jib. Great player though. Absolute Master Duel GOAT. So and I'm giving some Master Duel levels to put. Like you gotta say perennial champ almost like he's so goated at Master Duel. I think is it true? Hold on, I might have to put him at perennial champ. Hold on, is this true? I'm about to say. Is it true that him and Ryan you have combined for like 75% of the DC Cups in history of the game? Yo, look into his eyes. Look at Tasuku's eyes. That's the eyes of the guys. I understand obsession when I see it. That's a perennial YCS champion. I can't put him in a great player. I refuse. Game knows game. Nova, I call me. I definitely butchered the last name there. Absolute homies with Millball. Gotta put them right there. Hey, they play for fun. But here's the thing with this game. You cannot be playing I don't even know what Glitch Stars is. You cannot be playing multiple games to be great. You cannot be great at Yu-Gi-Oh! And great at other games. You could be. Kamal did good at both, but like to really like train and reach the pinnacle, you gotta be playing them nonstop. One game. I think mixing games is difficult. It's difficult, guys. I tried it before. Says the person with Pokemon cards in his hand. Fuck that game. You gotta really master the one game, in my opinion. And I think if you're not a one trick game player until that point, it's like, yeah, I gotta put MBT here, bro. I gotta do it. MBT, bro, listen. You've been playing the game as long as Farfa has, and I ain't seen no regional tops yet. Farfa at least got a Nats. I gotta do it. Okay. Syriax! Now I know a lot of you say Syriax owns Sam's channel, and I ride out for my boys. Syriax, you don't own shit. That's Sam's channel and Sam's alone. Sam is with 2 OU. He might 3 OU in a real YCS tournament match. But for someone that has been playing Master Duel very specifically, I don't remember the last time I've seen someone that's been like not a TCG player whatsoever pick up the TCG game so quickly. Now I'm not talking about like you play TCG like a decade ago and you get back in the game and etc. Syriax has picked up the TCG way quicker than I thought. Like, he was in the Vegas team. He held his own. He even topped the regional with Blue Eyes. I think there was 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in there. You cannot deny that. Some people would view YouTubers like Syriax or Rhymestyle as like players that play for fun. But Syriax is a good player. And I think that if he applies himself, I'm going to put Syriax right here. But if he applies himself in the game, I would not be surprised if you see him here, and I'll tell you why. He has the mind. It's exactly what I said about Jesse Perez. If you have the brain and the mind to get there, especially with how quickly he got a regional top in the game of TCG, that's the hardest part. The rest is just putting the reps in. It's like Nikola Jokic. I'm going to say this is his hometown. That's right. I know ball, bro. I even know Zeriax loves Denver Nuggets. And I don't even know him like that. He's from Colorado. Jokic as a rookie, he showed he's a real baller. But he was fighting with Nurkic to get the center role. Nurkic even said out loud, "Hey, look, Nuggets, you got to pick. Like, is it? You have two great centers. You got me and Nurk, and then you got Jokic. You got to pick one." And the Nuggets decided Jokic. In this situation, Syriax's Jokic is his TCG and Yugioh, and the Nurkic in this situation is all the other games he plays like Dragon Ball. If he locks in on Yu-Gi-Oh!, drops the Dragon Ball, I will not be surprised if out of nowhere, out of thin air, he locks in for 3 months, and out of nowhere you just hear top 8 YCS, and you see Syriax's name. I would not be surprised. Okay? Lock in, Syriax. If you're hearing this, lock in, bro. I'm telling you right now, you can accomplish champion shit at this game. But you got to lock in, bro. You can't do it for multiple games, I'm telling you. All right, Rhyme Style. Also in Syriax's books. Now, if you guys see Rhyme Style's Master Duel decks, that shit will blind you, bro. Master Duel, good player. He's a good player. I think Syriax is better. DZ has played longer. I'm going to put him right there. Oh, guys, are we disrespecting Galzo? Should Galzo be up here? Rhyme Style, same thing. I'm gonna have to put Galzo ahead of Rhyme Style. You guys could fight it out. I think Galzo has played more, but Rhyme Style has potential because I don't think you spend $1 billion on a Master Duel deck unless you have real skill at the game. He has potential as well. The same idea. You gotta put down other games. They're huge YouTubers in their own right for what they do, but they gotta show the world that they're not the 3 idiots. That they're the 3 champions. Lock in on TCG. I would coach both of you for free. You can come to my Metafy for free. Just DM me if you see this message. I will welcome you for free to my Metafy. I want to see these big YouTubers with million subscribers in different games excel at our game. I want to see that. DM me and I'll make that happen. Bortle here. Such a nice guy. Bortle's such a nice guy. Hey, he's a good player, but he plays for fun. In fact, he doesn't even play for fun. He's just fun. He doesn't even play. He just chills out, trades with his $1 collection, has a good time. Cali Effect, the last one here. Cali Effect, he is a good player, but he makes content for fun. He is a good player, as a lot of players here that plays for fun. Like I could put here, good, but plays for fun. But he does play for fun. He makes content kind of for, I would say in my opinion, slightly newer players, especially the shorts. I would say plays for fun, and I can't put you on good player unless you go to events consistently or post consistently regarding very specifically you playing against top decks at events and at locals. And I don't like, I don't think you could put someone up here without it. He is a good player. I've seen him play. He's a good player, but I think you need at least a little more to put in good up here. That concludes it. One of my longer videos. This is a 1 hour video. I just recognize I stomped some people's faces here. And this is what I'm doing. I'm putting Sam and Mega Capital G as my 2 GOATs. They're my OGs, despite I'm older than Sam, but they taught me this game. And the master can never outshine, the student can never outshine the master. This is a rule since the beginning of time. I'm putting myself as the actual best player on the planet because I am. I think all these are perennial YC champions you can learn a lot from. All these are absolutely great players. Josh is a great player, but he's washed. I don't give a fuck what you European Glazers say. He's washed right now, but I would not be surprised if out of nowhere he wins 2 YCSs. Jess is washed, but Jess will get there as well. European champion. Put down the Bulbasaurs! That's not the plant you should play with. Good players, but great potential, especially in the top row. The whole row here, and even the second row, great. The whole first and second row, great potential. Shit. all the good players got potential. All of them got potential here. I'm telling you, you hit once you hit this level of good player potential, you got the level. You could get there, bro. You just gotta really solidify yourself and just play a bit. And I'm telling you guys right now, okay, I was that good player with potential for the longest time when I was in pendulums. Once I locked in and decided to be a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh champion, it was the best decision of my life. Really and truly. If you see this video, let's say your Kali effect, for example, your Crush cards, for example, your GGYGO, for example, your Syriacs, your rhyme style, and you're thinking, yo, I do want to get to that next level right now. Like, I'm doing good with life and with work, or Teromik or Zulu, and you want to get your team APS, and you want to get to that, like, yo, like, eternal glory of being a champion. No one can take away that I'm a 3-time champion. No one can take away that Sam's a champion. No one can take away that Coder Kevin is a champion. No one can take away that Judeo is a champion. Once you win, it goes in eternity. Okay? I'm not just saying that because it's a cool movie quote, but glory is eternal. You win that and it stays forever for the rest of time. No one can take that trophy from you. You are a champion. And if you guys you guys are good players, all of you at good players potential, all of you that are at Plays for Fun, all of you you are ass, Farfa, MBT, Sidra, reach out, bro. I welcome you guys to join my Metafy. I got you guys, bro. I will fucking train you. You guys don't know this, but I went to school to be a math teacher. I dropped out my very last year to be a YouTuber for a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber. Imagine how that turned out at a very traditional Macedonian European household. Hey dad, I dropped out of being a math teacher to be a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber. What the? But hey, it worked out fantastically. But if you guys want, guys, I love teaching. There's a reason why I'm doing Metafy, and there's a reason why I'm doing it every single day. I have a class every fucking day. It's because I love it. There's a reason I went to school to be a math teacher. I didn't even love math. I just loved that there was always one correct answer. That's why I'm very binary in my thinking with zeros and ones. Like, it's why it came from math. There's one correct answer and that's it. And that's why some of you guys think I speak in like, like serious sometimes, but no, I do think that there's either one correct answer or it's a not a correct answer. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So my honest opinion, for anyone that caught strays in this video, I don't really give a shit. Fucking go cry somewhere else. I don't care. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. A whole 1 hour long ass video. And if you guys want to use this tier list, feel free to go on Tier Maker and use it. Gub right here is the GOAT that was able to use this. I'm putting him at fucking great player to right up here because thank you for creating this amazing thing here. Stevie Blunder is someone I forgot to include in here. He's a good player with potential as well. And Killer Kiweeb, I think well, obviously plays for fun right now. But you gotta put down the fucking cup and the decks that are cute and play real fucking good decks. I think if she plays more, she could be better as well. And if you're a YouTuber that did not make this cut, you should take that and you should be fucking pissed off. If you're a YouTuber that you think belongs on this list, but wasn't on this list, you should get pissed off and get in the fucking lab. I'm gonna redo this video in 1 month or 2 months on another tier list Yu-Gi-Oh related with YouTubers. If you feel pissed off that I didn't include you in here, lock the fuck in and prove me wrong. Prove that you are better than what I'm giving you credit for. Prove that, and to go work more. I love to see progress in YouTubers, and I love to see daily posts. It inspires me to do more daily work and pay more videos and just go attack. I love to see it. So if you think you should be higher up here, put the fucking work in and prove me wrong, and I will be the first person to be so proud to see it. That's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the official Yugituber tier list. Later, guys. Peace!